My name is Elisa Wickersham. I'm the country manager for Healy Canada, and I'm excited to be on this call here tonight to introduce Colette Schnabel. And Colette, if you've been on joined any of our Healy 101 calls so far, we're doing Healy 101 business, Healy 101 product. She is just doing an incredible job of training here on these calls. She's a holistic biohacking mama who lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I love that she says that when she got introduced to Healy in October of 2020, she knew nothing about energy, frequency, vibration. And that's where a lot of us, I feel like, started. And so it's such a perfect place for her to train coming from that perspective. She keeps it really simple and just has a really beautiful way of explaining things. So thank you so much, Colette, for coming on and helping us with these calls. And I'm just going to turn it on over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. And hello, Healy family. I'm so excited to be sharing with you all again this evening for tonight's Healy Business Training 101. And tonight's topic is becoming your own CEO. Last week, we talked about when you got your Healy, your first start in your business, what are you going to do? Being able to understand your back, how to find your shop links. And this week, I believe this is the next step in focusing on how to really launch your business and thinking of it as from a CEO mindset. So let's get started because I have a lot of content this evening. And if I'm speaking fast, because I want to make sure I get it all in. So I encourage you to bring it out, maybe take screenshots. Again, the replays will be up in a couple of days, but I don't want you to miss out on any of this wonderful information I'm going to be sharing tonight. So just some topics that we're going to go over. We're going to go over momentum keys and really how to stay focused in your business, your daily methods of operation, sharing Healy with others, the 5 to Thrive system. Now, this is a tested and tried system that my personal team has been using and was actually put together by one of my uplines, Rachel Lee from Australia, and she has graciously said that we should share this with the Healy field. And one thing Anna Lozano said when we were at Healy America's homecoming in May was that we all need to join and link arms and share our businesses and walk side by side because we are still so young. And if we all work together, that we will grow massively and there'll be massive momentum within the company. I truly believe and stand by that. And so this is a wonderful tool that I'm so excited to share with the Healy field, the 5 to Thrive system. We're also going to be going over overcoming your fear of being seen on social media and building relationships online and talking about hashtag challenges. So let's get started and jump right in. I will try to I am going to turn my camera off just in case, because I feel like my internet might be a little spotty. And if there are any questions, please pop them in the chat and I'll take time to pop back in and see if I need to answer anything as I'm going. First of all, your momentum keys. These are your income producing activities, your IPAs, all right? 20% of your efforts will get you 80% of the results. So remove distractions and focus on 2 types of activities. Income producing activities should take up 80% of your time. Creating value and expanding your customer member base and sales. Here are some ways that you can, that are income producing activities. You can get serious about your business and start by planning your day. Right? Some people really need to have that time blocking. Some people do hour by hour, getting new connections every single day. All right. So you might have started with a list, but it's also important to keep filling your funnel. Always keep putting new people in so you're not running out of people to reach out to. Sharing Healy and following up. That key word, following up. Okay. I know I've been guilty of this and it can be like, oh, man, I really do got to reach back out to that person. But how are you going to get a yes if you don't follow back up with them? helping a new customer get started. All right. So Healy is a beautiful, amazing tool, but we need to be able to help them. And yes, we have the academy. So teaching them the tools that we have, showing them the academy, showing them World America's Healy World Official or Healy America's YouTube channel to support them on their journey in starting Healy, hosting events or inviting people to online and offline events. Maybe you're brand new and you're not ready to start hosting events, but there's always going to be someone above you who is already confident to do this. And all you got to do is keep reaching up and to find those people to link arms with your leaders. Okay. If you said yes to Healy and you saw that vision of what this business is going to do for you and what this business is going to do for humanity, let's get going right out of the bat. Find those leaders, link arms, so you have the correct training and you know the best way to pave your own path and becoming your own CEO in your business. Have an in-person scan. All right. People really are wanting this more belly to belly. We were closed down for so many years. People want real people interaction. Have a 3-way call with your upline or your upline sponsor. So that meaning that, maybe you need to utilize them to help pull visions out of a prospect, someone that you're wanting to bring in to do business with you. You might be brand new into this, so you're not fully aware of the full capacity of what this can be. Allow your upline sponsors to help you on this as well. Create targeted posts or with value for your avatar and your community. So your avatar is that person, you have this vision, right? This vision, the person with certain traits, characteristics, values that you want to do business with and to be linking arms as your top CEOs underneath you. Okay, so create things that are going to draw those people in, become magnetic, so they want to find you and they're pulled towards you for your frequency you're sharing. The next part is your personal and team development. This should take 20% of your time. Supportive does not directly result in business volume or team growth. Learning and developing your genius and vision. Okay, so when I came in to Healy, I immediately saw my vision of what I wanted. Okay, I immediately knew that I wanted to be a top leader. I wanted to be confident. I wanted to be on stage because I had been in other companies before and I was lost. I never had a business. So I knew immediately what I wanted with this business. Okay. So some of you might not know, maybe you're brand new into network marketing. So sit with it for a minute. Okay. Think about what your giant vision is, and you need to hold and be steadfast in that, because that is what is going to get you out of bed every morning. Mindset and embodiment practices for success. All right. Now, what can that be? That could be, meditating, doing journal work as well. Maybe even working with a coach to help you remove other things out of your way so you can stay focused on your business with Healy. Attend and deliver team trainings and events. So all of us have come in with certain teams, and I'm pretty sure everyone has an opportunity to learn from their team as well. So get plugged in with whatever team that you've come into with Healy and use the tools they provided. Get in on those calls, get in on those trainings. And maybe you don't know who your team is. Healy is providing all of these amazing tools, like the replays from these product 101 calls, these business 101 calls, which all can be found on the Healy America's YouTube channel. So you can plug in there as well. Recognize and support your team. We all love to be showered upon with beautiful words of appreciation, right? It feels good to be seen. So just like you like being seen, make sure that you congratulate other people that are doing well. So that is a really beautiful thing, giving gifts of gratitude to other people amongst the field, amongst the team. Remember what I said, we're going to be linking arms and all joining forces and building this beautiful community all together. Wear and use your Healy. I say this every single time. I wear my Healy all the time, no matter if it's on or not, because it's a conversation starter. People want to know what it is. So wear it. Get comfortable talking about this. And even if you need to practice talking in the mirror to get your 30-second spiel out there, just practice. Maybe talk to your dog, talk to your kids, talk to your partner, whoever it is. Just start getting comfortable telling people what this amazing device is, but in a short 30-second spiel. Okay, we don't need to go into the quantum realms and telling them all these things. Keep it short and simple, so they're going to want to know more. Setting your schedule and planning. This also goes back to getting serious about your business and plan your day, right? So you can make a month-long goal. I always like to encourage my teams that in the beginning of the month, set your monthly goal, make it a journal, say what rank you are. So what rank you are, maybe, we all start back at a Healy member, but what rank are you? Declare who you are. This again is holding that intention, being intentional with our business. I can answer that. Yes, I'll get to that, Laura. I'll share with what my 30 seconds is. Okay. Thank you for asking that. So setting your schedule and making plans. Okay. So put out your monthly goal, what your career title is, how many points you are bringing in, who you are supporting in your journey in their own business as well. Write it all down. Our words are frequencies when we write them down as well, right? Everything's a frequency. So we are in the perfect business for this manifestation and achieving these goals abundance. Now, the next part is your DMO, your daily methods of operations. Finding people to talk to, talking to people you find. How many people have you invited to take a look at the Healy product or business opportunity? Excuse me. Now, I'll take a second here and talk about my 30 seconds. Okay. So it says finding people to talk to. So if I'm wearing my Healy out and people say, what is that? Is that a MP3 player? I'm like, no, those were long gone in the 2000s, right? We're not using MP3 players. This is a bioresonance frequency device that I wear that brings me back to balance. It works off my smartphone or tablet, and it sends customized frequency programs to me whenever I want. That's super short and simple. Okay. So that's a little short one. And there's a couple little more examples throughout this whole session today that you guys can use for your own business. So again, always crafting it to fit the way you speak, and so just start practicing of how you want to go about talking about Healy. Okay, so commit to 30 minutes a day of focused business activity. So like 30 minutes minimum. All right. When you also start your business, you should be declaring how much time you're going to be committing to your work a week. All right. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 children. I am dedicated to this business. All right. I am probably doing more than 5 hours or so a day on this business. Now, am I sitting down 5 hours at a time? Absolutely not. But my phone is always glued to my hand, and I'm supporting my team throughout the day. I'm creating content, right? I am messaging people. I'm setting up my next events. So, I mean, you need to decide immediately when you start this business of how much time you're willing to dedicate a day, per week, per month to your Healy business. So these 30 minutes a day, we call them power 30s. You can really achieve a lot in 30 minutes if you get off of social media, you turn off your TV, and you get laser focused on your list of who you're going to reach out to. All right. Share Healy with 3 people per day. That's a minimum. 6 per day, new invitations, if your goal is to hit director. All right. So try to reach out to 6 new people a day if you want to hit director. And that's a really good duplicated piece to talk to your incoming team members as well as they're joining, because hitting director is a really good focal point to focus on to really launch your business and to start creating other leaders in your network. 5 new connections per day, building your network. All right. So 5 new connections. So that can be, whether you are on social media and you're finding people who are in the same niche as you, maybe you're at the gym and you're talking to other people that you see because you're wearing your Healy. So getting out there, being comfortable talking to people, try to find 5 new people a day. One social media post, story or reel per day. And if you don't do social media, that's okay. A lot of people who do Healy don't necessarily present themselves on social media. Some people like more the belly to belly. I do a lot of social media, and so we're going to be talking into social media today. So if you are on the call, put in the chat if you feel comfortable talking about Healy on your social media. If you're actively doing that, I'd like to see who we have tuning in today so I can help support. And then lastly, 3 follow-ups per day. Okay, so if you are sharing Healy with 3 people a day, you should have 3 people the next day to be following up with if you're sticking to your daily methods of operation. All right, sharing Healy. Okay, not very active on social media. That's okay. And I'm here for this call specifically to help you start getting more comfortable and breaking those barriers and stepping out into social media and being comfortable being seen. I also like to say, get comfortable being uncomfortable when you're a network marketer, because that's how you really break those barriers and get into those leadership roles. You really need to embrace the uncomfortableness, because you're going to be uncomfortable a lot, especially if you don't come from a business background. So, sharing the Healy business and products. The 5 to Thrive, a system for success. The 5 to Thrive system has been designed to support you in sharing your Healy business opportunity and or products with others. This framework contains everything you need to invite people to take a look at Healy and the resources to share with people who are interested in learning more: websites, videos, brochures, and scripts. The system is collected of tried and tested principles and resources. Now, I do want to say before going forward, there are scripts. And another thing that Anna Lanzano spoke about at the homecoming was that, we don't really need to do scripts. We need to be original, right? But some people do need support coming. Oh, please utilize these to get inspired by. Don't just copy and paste, because maybe you don't talk like that, and your people that you're reaching out to initially might know that. So, change it to the way you would speak. Give a little of your love, your frequency inside of the scripts that are shared here. So step 1, you want to pique curiosity. The first step is to pique curiosity and to invite your prospects to learn more about your product and or your business. There's 2 conversations here: business focused and product focused. This system shared here is going to be more product focused this evening, okay? But it's easily adaptable. So you just really, again, need to change the way you're speaking to somebody if you're going to lead with the business. Now, a lot of people within network marketing, it's very important that, and those leaders, we do lead with business first, right? Because we can sell all these Heelys, but burn out by just selling. You need to have a team that you can support, that can also support you in your growth and in their growth. All right. So as a leader, I always do suggest to start getting comfortable talking about the business as well. But tonight I'm going to focus on product for everybody. How you approach these conversations will depend on whether you're talking to your warm market, people that like and trust you, or your cold market. You can approach sharing Healy in many ways. The system guides you to share via 1, social media, 2, direct reach outs, and the best place to start directly directly reach out to people that you know, like and trust, your warm market. So, this could be family and friends, high school friends, your people that you live around, go to the gym with that you know. These are people who know you already. And follow the 5 to Thrive system here as a guide. All right. So I create a list. We talked about this last week in the business call about creating the list, right? The people you wanted to link arms with if you're talking business, right? Or people that could benefit from Healy, people who might need better sleep or maybe need to have relief of pain. Write down those people's names and reach out to them. Start with step 1 by piquing the curiosity and use these scripts and templates for inspiration. Wait for your prospects to respond at each step before going to the next step. That's important, okay? I know you're excited. I know you're so excited about this Healy product and this business that you have to offer to everybody because it's so amazing. But we don't want to spam their inboxes. We don't want to verbal diarrhea onto them and give them too much at once. We just want to dip our toes in, let them get excited, right? They want to know more about what we're going to share with them. Although we've designed this 5 to Thrive step process, we encourage you to seek the support and guidance of your sponsor or upline mentors throughout the process of sharing the Healy product and or business opportunity with others. These scripts are processes are a guide. Use your intuition and your own flavor and adjust according to who you're talking to. Like, for example, you may not choose to talk about the aura module with someone who does not align or understand what the auric field is. I didn't know what that was when I got into Healy. Remember, I didn't know anything about energy, frequency, or vibration. So if you just came to me with the whole aura thing first, I'd be like, nope. Okay. I had to understand what this was and how it works energetically. So again, really, make it work to the person that you're talking to. Okay, so this is in social media. So this is a long post. This is something that you could put in your Facebook thread. I've been using frequencies to blank here. Also, it's very important that we keep everything compliant, okay? We are not making claims. We are not saying that it has healed us. We are not, there's a whole list of what compliant work, the do's and don'ts and ways we can say. So please refer back to your back office and find that document in the tools and under downloads before you start sharing if you're brand new to the Healy business. So make sure that you know how to speak about Healy so we can protect this amazing product and we're not saying anything that's not compliant, okay? I've been using Healy frequencies to balance my sleep, I guess, or you could say I've been using Healy frequencies to alleviate my sore knees and restore bioenergetic balance. I feel more relaxed and master my energy. The science of frequencies has been around for hundreds of years and has recently made a comeback. This science and frequency technology has been the biggest shifts ever experienced in my emotional, physical, spiritual, and well-being, not just for me, but thousands of others. Curious? This is revolutionary. It's science, quantum science, and it will blow your mind. Reach out if it resonates. You could add a little picture if you want of you with the Healy. Maybe you want to add a picture of how it scans. So that's a long post. Short posts. Now, these could be those fun blocks on Facebook. They could just be maybe in your stories if you're sharing on Instagram. So a short copy example is, who here is into energy, frequency, and vibration? The next one could be, how many of you would like a frequency scan or analysis using my new frequency device? The third one, the medicine of the future will be the medicine of the future will be the medicine of frequencies. Agree? I love that one. Quotes are always a great, easy thing to share. So share quotes from Nikola Tesla, share quotes from Albert Einstein. There's plenty of frequency quotes out there. So you can make it a beautiful picture yourself by adding words on it, or even just putting it as a block post on your social media thread. Direct reach outs. Again, this could be to your warm market Or it could be to maybe if you are using social media, maybe it could be to an influencer who's in the same field or niche of what you're in, right? So direct reach out's example. Hey, insert their name. I've come across something new I think you may vibe with, being all things energy and vibration. Would you be open to taking a look? And that's it. Don't say anything else. Wait for them to respond. Number 2, hey, I'm using something that is really helping me with my sleep, and I thought you may be interested in checking it out. When are you free to catch up? No, these slides are not available in the back office. But we can discuss that with corporate afterwards. If we can, this will all be in the replays on their YouTube channel. 3, hey name, I hope you're amazing. I started using a holistic health device that works with energy and frequency. I thought of you. Do you want to check it out? Like, that's just so simple, right? So that those easy things could be popped in to your like a Facebook message, a text message to a high school friend. I mean, you don't have to recreate the wheel. Another thing that was taught to me in the beginning of my network marketing career was don't ever pass judgment on a name that comes to your mind. If that name comes in, write it down. All right. Don't think, oh, they might not have the money, oh, I don't know if they're going to like align with this. If that name came into your mind, it's there for a reason. So you write that name down and you reach out to that person. Again, get comfortable being uncomfortable if you want to be successful in this business. Step 2. All right. Share your story and vision. So this is a script that you can use if you haven't gotten your device yet. All right. We have a fast start in our business for a reason. So people who join this business and see that vision straight away, they're going to come out of the gates blazing. Okay. This is how leaders are made. So if you haven't gotten your device, this is an example of how you can start talking about it before it gets in your hands. I've just ordered this quantum frequency device. I've read some amazing testimonials. I'm excited that it's science-based and I'm keen to use it. Insert what you're going to be using it for. Restore sleep, reduce pain, create more abundance, and help others. I thought you may resonate and that it could help you with insert with a reason that you felt aligned or that one source connection piece to the person you're reaching out to. Would you like me to send you a bit more information about it? Stop. So this is a script that you can use if you have experienced Healy. You're going to share your story template, okay? Before Healy, I was, insert 3 problems and issues. My good friend named, put that person's name, told me about it. I've been using it for, insert, however long. As a result, I am, what is it that you're seeing? What's being alleviated? What's being brought back to balance? Now I am passionate about it, and insert what excites you about Healy. So this is, I shared this last week, so I'll read it again. Before Healy, I was struggling with ongoing feelings of anxiousness, feeling very flat and fatigued. I was introduced by Healy by my friend, naturopath mentor, and within a few weeks of using the bioresonance device, I was feeling calm, more emotionally balanced, and more energized than I had in years. I am now really excited to be sharing Healy with others and be part of a global movement that is pioneering the new era in health, healing, and freedom. All right. So again, crafting your story is an important thing to do in the beginning as well. So I encourage you to start crafting your story and save it in your notes on your phone so it's easy for you to share with people. Step 3. Invite, share, and share more information. Okay. So they've agreed to know more. Yes. So it's exciting, right? So your prospects agreed to learn more. The next step is to send basic information. Don't overcomplicate it. There is an abundance of tools available for members to support them in sharing Healy technology. It is important that we use the tools available. Firstly, because it's easy and new members may not know everything about the technology and how it works. And secondly, Easy systems and tools allow for duplicatable success in this business model. Important to set the follow-up or next touch point at the same time you send the information. This makes the follow-up much easier. That also is a very key point. All right, set the follow-up. So if you're going to be sending something to someone, say you send the Healy flyer to someone, say, hey, I'm going to send you this flyer. How about I check back with you tomorrow and we can go over what you think about it? Or you can say, hey, I'm going to send you this short 6-minute video about this amazing quantum frequency device. Do you have time? And give an exact time frame the next day. Literally don't make it go more than 48 hours. I would literally try to reach out the next day. Okay. And again, you're setting it up. So you can say, hey, do you have time around noon tomorrow to chat about this short video I'm going to send you? And so also it makes them know that you're serious about this. You're not going to leave them hanging. Okay. And that they actually should really, they're going to have to dedicate some time. Okay. So it makes it easier for you in the follow-up too. All right. What to share? The PVS system. 1, a picture, either it could be a flyer or a website. 2, V, a video, and 3, set a follow-up. Okay. These tools are available in your back office under downloads for you to send direct to your prospect. So if you want to use a flyer, okay, because Healy has amazing flyers, whether it's one more geared to just Healy or you're wanting to talk to someone about maybe the bioenergetic revitalization or the digital nutrition. There's one specifically for certain categories. So definitely, again, know your back office, know the tools that are provided, and download them and have them easily accessible so you can share them with your prospects. And the videos as well. There is a Vimeo channel from Healy and also the YouTube channels that have been shared before. You may also choose to invite your sponsor or upline leader to accompany you on a call or meeting with your prospect, as they can share product or company information. Be sure to arrange a few convenient times that suit you and your sponsor before proposing a date and time with your prospect. Okay, don't ask them first. This is your business. You take control of your business. Okay, and with your upline. So make sure that you guys are aligned with certain times, and then give that to the person. Be in control of your business. Invite and share more information. So here's a script. I'd love to share more info with you. Here is a flyer and a 3-minute video for you to check out. All right. So this is an example of the well-being flyer that's in your back office. It's actually two pages, but I just took a picture of one quick one. And this is the Vimeo video that you can send. And so if you search Healy frequencies on Vimeo, it's a guy playing the piano. It's there. These are great and compliant videos as well. Remember, everything we're sharing should be compliant. Follow up. The next step is to follow up in a few days and invite them to have a closer look or experience the product. The best way to do this is to invite them to 1, experience the technology through a live demo or scan with you online or in person, or if you're still new to learning the device, invite them to an online call demo experience with your sponsor upline mentor. 3, share a testimonial that you think may help them and share a link to the testimonial or a Facebook group if your team has a Facebook group. Again, please make sure everything is compliant that you're with these prospects. Follow up. So you're going to invite them to a demo. Okay. I know some teams host their own frequency experience calls, maybe once a month, a couple times a month, where they talk about the science. They talk about how that is actually working, and they do live demos online. All right. So if you're brand new, find out if from the person who enrolled you, if your team is doing that. Okay. So here is a script that you can do. Hi, how are you finding the info that I sent you about Healy? The best way to see if this is for you is to experience the technology for yourself or to see it in action. I'd love to offer you a complimentary scan or analysis, you could say. Would insert the date and time suit you to jump on a Zoom or meet in person? And wait for a response. Okay. Next, if the prospect agrees to a one-on-one demo. For those of you who do not have experience with Healy or ready to lead demos, for those of you who are, if they are agreed to it, and if you're not ready, use your upline sponsor, okay? If you've arranged a time for them to experience a demo via Zoom and confirmed, send them this. Awesome. I'm going to invite my mentor or coach. Hey, Colette, she's another biohacking mama and an industry leader. She's an expert in this device. You'll love her. All right. So also pump up the person who you're bringing on, pump up your upline sponsor or mentor, right? Get them excited to meet this person, this expert in their field of Healy. She is super experienced with the technology and company. She is part of the leadership team that pioneered this tech into the United States. Invite to a webinar or live event. There are several events available that will support you, so please ask your upline and to check the events calendar or the Facebook group. So again, most groups have something, so always make sure to align with your team leaders to figure out how your team is supporting people. This approach works well for those who are not yet comfortable to do a Healy demo themselves, and also as a way to share third-party validation. Your prospects can hear other people's stories, which may very well be the catalyst for purchasing or being inspired to join this business. Again, when it's important when talking about the business that we're never making claims to any bonus earnings or anything like that. All right. So that's another thing to think about in the compliant area, never discussing monies. Hey, I'm jumping onto a short webinar or a frequency experience online on this date and time. You'll get to see the device in action and learn more about this technology and can support you or your family. Would it be something you'd like to check out? Wait for the response. If yes, send them the details to the Zoom link or a replay, or ask them, if they can't make it, say, would you like the replay? All right. So don't let say, oh, I can't make it. Like, oh, I can give you the replay. All right. Give them the option that if they can't tune in live. Follow up. What if they do not respond? Attempt to follow up one last time using the suggestions, webinar, demo, test. Keep that person on your list, as you can always come back to them in a month or so time with any offers or promotions, etc. If there has been no response within 2 follow-ups, after a few days, close the conversation. Hey, name, hope you're amazing. Just reaching back out here one last time in case you've been super busy like me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Either way is good. Have a great day. So you see that there, either way, like let them know that like there's no pressure, okay? And one thing to remember in Healy is that if it's a no now, that just means that they're not aligned, they're not resonating in that frequency in that moment, okay? It's just not, they haven't said yes yet. I've had people a year and a half later, so it's still always give it a couple of months, just check back in, or always, if you're using social media to interact on their feed, let them keep seeing you, so showering them with gratitude, just commenting little things here and there on their posts, so they keep seeing your name popping up, okay? Step 5, enroll. Yay, they want to purchase a device and join you or on your business. So here are your next steps. One is you're going to help your prospect decide which Healy edition that they want and ensure that they know about the payment plans, okay? We're a global company and every country or most countries have options for payment plans. Number 2, send them your affiliate link and script to them to advise them to enroll as a member. Their member account will be created when purchasing via your link. So this is kind of a script that you could send to somebody on the Healy editions when they say, yes, they're interested and they want to get a Healy. Amazing. I'm so excited for you. There are 5 Healy editions. They're all the same hardware, just different software. So here we have, each of the different devices you can text about. Also letting them know that they can upgrade at any time. You just pay the difference. There are payment plans, and all Healys have a 14-day money-back guarantee and a 2-year replacement warranty. All right. And also, I'm meeting with the actual Healy device. You can always as well talk about Mag Healy, because what's going on right now, we're at the end of June, and there's the special where there is a Mag Healy and get your Resonance Plus. Okay, so again, learn the prospect you're talking to and see what's going to be the best way financially for them, or if they're really serious about the business. That's a key point right there of how they could get both devices, to know both devices and be able to share with their future people. So think about wherever you are, whenever you're watching this replay, of what the current promotions are happening. Okay. So did I skip a slide? Okay. I think I skipped a slide. So at this time they have, you have given them your link, they can set up, and that they now get them enrolled. And then again, we're going to go back to the duplication part of the call I did last week. And so it's kind of like going back to square one. We have our new member. Watch the replay from your Healy Business 101 welcome to Healy call to support them on what to do next. Okay, this is a duplication process. So use your 5 to Thrive and then duplicate of how to onboard and enroll someone. Now we are going to kind of switch roles. We're got about 15 minutes left. And so I want to talk about making yourself more visible on Facebook or Instagram if you plan or would like to start doing more social media for your business. Okay, I do about half and half for my business. I love live events. I love curating and making special moments for people. I love to really experience people's frequency and allow them to experience my frequency. But a lot of my business is also done online. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So most of it's done online when I'm not doing events. So again, get comfortable being uncomfortable and make yourself visible. How are you going to grow if your account's private? How are people going to see you share this amazing technology, or how this business has been transforming your family's life or your life if your account is private? You're limiting yourself to only the followers or friends you have on that platform. Interactive blog posts. So an interactive blog post could be a meme, something funny, or like a post that you would say, fill in the blanks, like hit spacebar and see what the predictive text say. The reasons you would use an interactive blog post is the algorithm, specifically Facebook, likes that. So when you make an interactive blog post, those, for some reason, those get popped up more into other people's feeds. So more people will be interacting with those. All right. It doesn't have to necessarily be about Healy. Okay. This is a strategy point. You're going to use that momentum that the blog post has created within the algorithm for then wait till you get a decent amount of comments, but it has to be the same day. Okay. Sorry, my alarm just went off my phone. So once the post has gotten some traction, then you're going to launch your post of the amazing thing you need to say about how this product is transforming your life, how this business is helping you and countless others, right? So this is the big piece. You're about to lay it on them, and this is going to come up in their feed as well. Okay. So interactive blog posts are a strategy to get you seen more specifically on Facebook. And same like an interactive blog post, like a lot of people on Instagram make memes too. So making different types of posts that are just kind of funny, then so people like to see those. And so that's also help with algorithms on social media. making an announcement about going live. Okay. Going live is very powerful, and it can be extremely, like I get goosebumps still thinking about the first time I went live. And I remember sitting there, my phone in my hand for like 15 minutes. Like, okay, I'm going to do it. Push the button. And I sat there and I replayed in my mind what I wanted to say, what I wanted to say. I was like sweating, but I did it, and I didn't die. I didn't faint, and I got better every single time. As I keep practicing, I kept going live. Hashtags, utilize hashtags. Okay. So, you can use obviously Healy, hashtag frequency, hashtag quantum lifestyle, whatever, or even using hashtags within your own niche as well. I'm a biohacker, so I always hashtag biohacking secrets. Biohacking mama is my hashtag. So also, if you want to use a specific hashtag every single time you make a post, because the people go back, oh, what's that hashtag? There you are on all of those hashtags, and like, oh, why does that person keep popping up? So again, these are strategies. Tagging friends to share, or ask them to share, like, comment, at least 3 words pertaining to the post. Okay. Now, you don't need to go and tag 60 people through your network. All right. And you don't have to do it every single time. If you have something really powerful you want to share, maybe you had a remarkable scan come up and you couldn't believe, wow, Healy just blows my mind every single time. I can't believe that, it's so accurate. And you can go into detail about whatever this thing is, and you're wanting more people to see it. So tag your upline sponsors, tag other people within the industry that so they can see. And you can also privately ask your friends or people in your network to share it. Now, the thing that I said is about 3 words pertaining to the post. So you don't want to just like give heart emojis or love this, oh, you're so amazing. No, we're wanting real content. We're wanting people to spend that 30 seconds to read what yours is and to interact and reframe some of the words that are in there. And why is that? I'm going to actually skip to one more down below, because I'm going to go here to the SEOs, the search engine optimizers. Every word in your post, your bio, closed captions, and content is now scanned, especially by Instagram and Facebook. And this helps determine whom to show your post to and your profile to. So again, having these words that pertain to the post, these words are being read. Okay. So this is how the algorithm is working. So people get to see you more. Reels topics. So if you are new to Instagram, or maybe you're making reels, everyone was using hashtags, and I still use hashtags, and they work great for me. But there's also topics that you can do when you're making your reel. So using topics to what your reel is pertaining to. Less following and more followers. All right. So maybe you're just getting started on Instagram and you have a couple hundred people that are following you, but then you have 5,000 people that you're following. How is the algorithm supposed to know who's supposed to see your content? So I was extremely guilty of that. I think I maxed out. You could only have like 7,000. I was like, why can't I follow any more people? And also, I'm like, why am I not building my following? I'm posting every single day. So you need to remove followers. And another important thing to know about is you can't remove more than, we're going to say 200 people a day. If you remove more, the algorithm thinks you're using a bot or a computer system to flush people out. And then you'll get put in Instagram jail and you won't be allowed to post for 7 days. Also, guilty of that. This is my experience to you. Slowly take time to filter out the people that you're following, because you can always, remember them and go back to see what they're sharing. Okay. Go live with friends. This is important. Okay. going live with friends, go on live with your, if the person who brought you on, talk about the, the Healy device, talk about business, or like, you don't always have to talk about Healy either. Talk to other people within your field of what you're doing, So if you're a chiropractor, talk with other people within the chiropractic field of different techniques that they're using. Maybe you're using tuning forks or anything like that. I talk to other biohackers on there. So what is the ratio of followers and following? Well, what I have studied is that you should have more followers and less that you're following. I don't know what an exact ratio is, but get the number below, get whoever you're following to be below who follows you, okay? And if you look at like some Instagram influencers, they like, some people might have like a million, they might have 1 million followers and they're like following 200 people, So, and also you don't need to follow everyone back that follows you, okay? You can still comment to them and talk to them. You don't have to go and follow them though, okay? I know it might feel bad at first. I did feel bad at first, but if you're going to be building your business online, you want to be seen. These are just techniques of how you can do it. Building your relationships online. We have 8 minutes left. I'm going to speed through this, guys, okay? While doing Facebook or Instagram lives, Instagram TV will be the best for your business long-term. Posting video content to stories can be easier if you're new to content creation. Remember, the point of this is not to sell a product, is to develop a relationship and start a conversation with your network. Talk with them, ask questions, share what you're passionate about, and be authentic. Spread love and good vibes, all right? We all love to talk about Healy. We all share about Healy, but we don't need to be a walking billboard every single time. You need to be creative and allow the flow. So for me, I do a 3 rotation. I'll do one about Healy, I'll do one about being a quantum entrepreneur, and one being a biohacker. And I rotate it out. So it's not just Healy, Healy, Healy. And also, it doesn't have to be actually about the device. You could do something informational about Bach flowers, okay? And then say, I use a bioresonance device that helps me figure out what Bach flowers I resonate with. Don't even have to say the word Healy in it. They'll want to know, well, what device are you using? So be strategic and think about this when you're building your business online. Okay. The hashtag challenge. So Healy have been doing hashtag challenges. And this is also a great way to get comfortable with talking about Healy and sharing Healy, and be in an opportunity to win a freebie. So this was June's hashtag challenge, and it said, push yourself to the limit with your Healy. Share a video of your self-care journey with your Healy. Tell us how you're keeping up with your fitness targets, with the hashtag #MyHealyMoment, and win a Healy yoga mat that you can see in this reel. So this is actually from Healy's Instagram page, and there's a reel behind this picture. How do you participate? Use the hashtag #MyHealyMoment, share a video of your self-care journey with your Healy, and tell us how you're keeping up with your fitness targets. Your video will be given more attention if you share spoken testimonials. All right. People want to hear you and your frequency that's coming from you, what you want to share. All right. So let's get out there and let's talk. And what are you going to win? A Healy yoga mat. These are the hashtags that Healy used: Healy World, Healy Sport Motivation, Fitness Motivation, Performance Training, and Wellbeing Journey. These are their terms and conditions. To be eligible, you must own at least one Healy World product. Your video and testimonial and caption must be in English. Follow the Healy World official page and like this post. Mention us and tag us with #MyHealyMoment when submitting your video. By submitting your video, you get permission to repost your video on social media pages and websites, as well as use your quotes in connection with our product without any compensation or further notice. Make sure your account is public. Remember, how are they going to see you if you're private? And submit your video in real format and in a good quality. So good lighting, not to be pixelated. And I believe this challenge is going on until tomorrow. So my challenge to you is to get comfortable and, post a little reel, join this challenge. I'm going to do it tomorrow with my kids. So if you do this and you're watching the call and you're going to make a reel for this hashtag challenge, please tag me in it. I would love to comment on your reel and give you some support. Okay. So that is my call for this evening. Let me see if there are any questions in the chat, but I think I answered everything. But yes, so thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks like you did answer all the questions. So thank you so much, Colette. I heard you say multiple times, get comfortable being uncomfortable. That is so awesome. So I hope everybody on here is going to take up Colette's challenge to go out and post and be part of our competition that we're running, where you can win that yoga mat. So everybody is saying thanks, Colette. This was an awesome training. Lots of really great information. I'm sure you will want to, if you didn't take screenshots, you can go back onto the recording and grab it from there. So thank you so much, Colette, for doing this for us. And we will look forward to another business training next week. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.